All right, here we are. The Paraclete XP Outdoor Championship is over. And we saw this group already earlier today somewhere gathered. A group of, well, I have to be careful how I explain. I used the word celebrity earlier and I got yelled at. So
you can call me a celebrity.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
We have a group of celebrities here. And I will introduce Mr. Chris Talbert. Former world Gold Knights and world champion Neil Houston, former airspeed member and world champion Don English, former FX member and World Cup champion, and Craig Girard. I don't know how many times he was a world champion, but you guys, you make a good group to talk to here. I don't know where to begin. Let's begin with Chris. Let's do that. You're coming from the indoor meet to the outdoor meet. What did you see? You were judging.
Well, it was good. First of all, good job getting the meet done. Obviously, 48 hours ago or even 36 hours ago, it was questionable whether we were even going to get this meet done. So I think you did a good job with that.
Pack load 2
hey,
is just under 10-minute call. Just under 10 minutes for pack load 2.
That's one.
What are you doing, Yannick?
I was laughing. You made a funny joke. We were just basking in the presence of such greatness, especially Neil Houston.
And that is Mr. Finn Malloy, by the way. He was filming Don English with FX a long time ago. And this is Mr. Nick Grillette, Turbo XP member. Okay, guys, I'm going to continue, all right? Yeah, all right, okay, here we go. So, Mr. Used to Be, I hear. What does that mean? Where's that coming from?
That's pretty funny. Yeah,
Not funny at all.
yeah, it's hilarious. That's a play on words. My last name is Houston, and they're saying used to be.
I guess what it means, they want you back. You've got to do something about that.
I guess so. I don't think that's what it means, though.
Back to Christian now first.
Back to
What did we see?
Oh, we saw really good skydiving. Well, not even this weekend, just today. Airspeed, STC Rhythm XP, Carolina Turbo XP, all the two young Dubai teams. Everybody skydived really well. It was a good meet. I don't think there was any real questions on judging. Everybody seemed to be skydiving clean. The one or two busts that we saw were, there was no real issues with the way the meet was run. Some people pocketed some money. The Gold Knight girls were gracious enough to donate their $500 in winnings to the Gold Knight Alumni Association. And somehow I'm expected to take that money back to North Carolina. Like, who in the sweet blue popsicle fuck thought that I'm going to get this money
What give you money?
to North Carolina? That was a fucking dumb move.
Don English, we haven't seen you in a long time. You are the first female four-way competitor winning a World Cup. When was that?
That was 1870.
1998, never reported.
It was back in the late 1900s.
It was awesome.
Back in the late 1900s.
Who was on your team?
Joey Jones, Finbar, Chris, and Chris Irwin, and Doug Park, yes.
What are you doing now?
Now I'm just watching some great four-way, enjoying hanging out.
Coming out of your office, you're working in the skydiving industry.
Don't tell them I'm here.
I think she heard there's a bunch of friends in town,
Yes.
so she was like, came out. Yeah.
Greg, how was your Dubai delegation doing?
Awesome, man. I had two guys had 300 jumps. It's their first competition, outside competition ever. They just did the indoor last week, and they did great. They did a 14.3 average here, and did a 16.9 in the tunnel. Super happy. Yeah, really, really good. And the competition was done super quick today. We did like 6 rounds in like 4 hours or something like that.
You can drink beer earlier. You
Hold this for you.
very soon. You and Neil have a history together.
Yeah, we got a lot of history. Yeah, good history though. Yeah. We were teammates for a long time.
How long?
Well,
When?
yeah, 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. He knows. He's got it. Actually, Neil's getting ready. He's going to go back to the Middle East. He told me he's going back to Dubai on Monday. I go, I'm going to give him my apartment key. He's going to go stay at my place.
We saw him last time in Dubai, right?
I saw him with Charlie Brown from the Golden Knights. So like Neil, Charlie, and I hung out on my balcony and had a couple of drinks together. Yeah.
Neil, you're claiming a very special deal. This is the Paraclete XP Outdoor Championship, which was formerly known as
The Shamrock Showdown.
And you claim that.
I invented that.
Tell us the story.
Along with the question mark. Yeah, I invented them both.
What happened? How did it happen?
Well, okay, so you had organized a meet, part of the NSL Skydiving League, and that was back in 2002. And we were going to be out here, we being Airspeed Vertical, who probably would have been done more than a 37 on the last round here today. But anyways, so we were going to be out here coaching in the tunnel, and I called you and I said, hey.
I think it's about a 5-minute call.
Just wait for that. Okay. So
Not positive. But if you guys
I
want
called
to
you
do
and I
it,
said, hey,
make around
if you
40
move that
days,
meet
definitely
back,
don't
if you move that competition back 1 week, we could come and compete, and we could compete with DeLand Magic and PD Blue and all that, and it'd be great. And that weekend happened to be St. Patrick's Day weekend, and that's how it became the Shamrock Showdown. So really, if I hadn't have called and asked you that, or asked you to do that, who knows what it would have been called? Would have been called, something else. But
the name, I don't remember that you created the name.
no, I didn't think of the name, but just the fact that it happened on that weekend, because I suggested we move it to that weekend, and that weekend was St. Patrick's Day.
So who won that meet?
I forget.
Magic.
I think it was Airspeed, right? No, it was Airspeed.
So he suggests,
And that was
to a date that he suggested you move the meet to a date that was better for his schedule, and it just happened to be closer to St. Patrick's Day.
After Magic won, I thought maybe it wasn't the best idea, but
you Airspeed, from then on, Airspeed won every single time, right? Craig, you noticed the other day that there was a
That was kind of like when Magic kind of took over, and actually Chris's team, like that was like when the Golden Knights, they kind of had, it was kind of like that changing it, because we had won 2000, 2001, and that was 2002, and so that was like when John Eagle had the ankle surgery. That was his first meet back, and so, but Magic had a really good year that year. It kind of started their cycle. Yeah.
Okay, Neil Houston, inventor of the Shamrock Showdown, former skydiver, former four-way competitor. Chris, you can wrap it up for us.
I can wrap it up. It was a great weekend in DeLand. Thanks for putting this meet on, Kurt. You work hard. All jokes aside, you work hard for four-way. You do a great thing. I don't think many competitors really understand how much of effort you put into four-way. So thanks a lot. Thanks for what you do. And honestly, dude, the NSL has changed four-way. People don't have to travel to compete anymore. They can compete in their own backyard, and they can compete via the internet, and they can compare their scores to their friends all over the country without having to travel. So that's what we'll wrap it up with. Great job, Kurt. Well, very well done.
Great job. Thank you, Chris.
See how I did that? Now you can buy me a beer.